Hello everybody and welcome back to the Shack Cave. Been sick for a few days, but I did order a Valentine's box from Video Games Monthly. And I've waited until this moment to share it with all of you. So let's jump right back in. We'll jump right back into it. Cards. Post a picture of Facebook. Update your library. And a 2-up. I knew that I'd get a 1-up. It was advertised on Facebook, but I guess I got 2. That should be fun. Alright, bubble wrap. You never get bubble wrap with Video Games Monthly. It's usually 2-packed. Alright. Start out with a Genesis cart. NBA Jam. I played this a lot in the arcade at the bowling alley here where I'm from. Of course, judging by my name, you can probably guess I was an Orlando Magic guy back then. Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq himself. And, who was with Shaq in this game? Scott Skiles, maybe? I think I played, being the Texan that I am, played San Antonio quite a bit too, and it was David Robinson and Sean Elliott, maybe? But I definitely had a lot of fun playing this whenever I was younger. NBA Jam. Probably not worth a lot, but nostalgia's sake, that might have been worth the whole box right there. Let's see. Another Genesis cart. Jurassic Park. You know, I may be lambasted for this, but I have not seen all the Jurassic Park movies. And I have played some Jurassic Park games. I did try to play the Sega CD Jurassic Park game, and that lasted 5 minutes. Not a good game. Let's keep it going here. And television cart. Sharp Shot. Don't know what else to say about that. I'll pop it in the television and give it a shot. The thing about in television carts, though, games, playing in television games, for some reason I love having the overlays. It just doesn't seem right if I don't have the overlay. Little anal about that, I guess. Let's see, next. SNES cart, Super Nintendo. Super Off-Road the Baja. I like quite a few of the racing games on Super Nintendo, so maybe that'll be fun. We'll give it a shot later. And JC, thank you for donating your cart, reselling it. It's in my collection now. It'll probably be trapped here forever. Oh, feels like a freebie here. Another pen. I love this pen because it has the highlighter on the end. It's very handy for me. I've got a spare. Loving that. Another Super Nintendo cart. Wheel of Fortune. And Vanna White's right on the cover. Can't beat that. I spent a lot of time playing Wheel of Fortune games and Jeopardy. I remember my family had a old 486 Packard Bell computer, and I probably wore those floppy disks out. For all you kids that don't know, Google it. N64 1080 snowboarding import. That is a very good snowboarding game. In fact, I've played that a lot on the N64. I'm not a huge N64 fan. There's only a few things that I play, and I really like 1080. Keep going. Game Boy game. Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 3. I remember playing Crazy Castle 1. I think that's one of the games that me and my sister had. with our original Game Boy, and I remember hating that game. But I'll give Crazy Castle 3 a shot. Okay, Game Boy Advance. Spider-Man 2. Now, to be honest with you, I like a lot of the Spider-Man games. A lot of them aren't great. And now, since I've played the PS4 version, I don't think many will stand up. That game is excellent. Next game, another Game Boy Advance, Rayman Advance. I was recently playing the Rayman Legends on Switch, and I was really enjoying that. I didn't quite finish it yet, but it was fun, so that ought to be a good play. Another Game Boy game, Boggle Plus. This is a board game that me and my sister used to play when we were younger, and we didn't get to play many board games. We couldn't not fight, so my parents pretty much banned us from playing board games. But that's one we played, and if I remember correctly, the game that got us banned from playing any board games was the old WWF Superstars game. I don't even remember what the premise was, but it would almost come to fists. It was so competitive in our house, and after that game, Mom hid that game, and pretty much board games were banned from our house. Okay, feels like we got a couple more. Dreamcast or PlayStation. Twisted Metal 3. And I hate that black sticker is covering that beautiful game art. You know, Metal Jesus posted on Twitter a day or two ago how beautiful the greatest hits would be with gray instead of the green. You should check that out. And too bad he wasn't in the part of the design team at that time, because he would have made those things look a lot better. Twisted Metal 3, I'll have a blast with that, I'll tell you right now. Feels like probably one more. It's a DVD style case. Don't think it's GameCube. Let's see. PlayStation 2. Racing Italiano. Sorry, that was a Spanish accent trying to be Italian. Another racing game. Don't know what kind of racing game. Looks kind of like a circuit type game. I'll give it a shot, but man, there's a lot of racing games that I like, but there's a lot more that I don't like. So, but I'll give it a shot. Should be fun. And it looks like that is it for the Happy Valentine's Day Video Games Monthly Box. I thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll come up with some idea for a video to break the monotony of monthly subscription boxes. We'll see, and till next time, thank you, bye.